Hello guys, I'm Timeparadox and welcome to the setup tour. I'm having to step on my cat. Oh dear. Anyhow, so let's start this off right quick with my PC. Actually, my hard drive keeps popping up for some reason. This is just a weird issue I keep having. Let me just put that back in here. So that's my PC. Let's move on to the audio interface that I use. People keep asking me, my friends keep asking me, what audio setup do you use? What audio setup do you use? Let me move this giant mic stand out of the way. So this is the Behringer Q802. Now, I'm probably going to hand focus the rest of this video. This is the Behringer Q802. This is what we call an audio interface. I can control the gain. The EQ is actually, let me turn the brightness up a bit. Exposure. The EQ is right here. I don't know if you can read that. There's a compressor, and there's two inputs that I can use. I can actually use more if I hook up another interface to it. But anyhow, an important thing about the Q802, this does support condenser microphones. The other Behringer mixers, like the lower end ones, like the 502 and the 302, do not support condenser microphones because they don't have a thing called phantom power. Moving on. Next, headphones. These are the headphones I use. These are the Skull Candy Heshes, the Hesh 2.0s. I believe they're pretty good. They have a detachable cable, which I actually need to replace. And there are my glasses. And here's the microphone I use. This is the Behringer Ultra Voice XM8500. This is a dynamic microphone, so I actually have to speak directly into it. But the reason why I go for dynamic microphones is because they are good at noise cancellation. So you don't hear a fan that I have running over there. You don't hear anything else in the background. If someone hollers at me, you don't hear that because I have to speak directly into the microphone. Stand, I'm using a boom arm, which is actually sort of half broken. It's actually really broken. There's supposed to be something here to where you can tighten it and detighten it or loosen it. But the donger actually broke off, and I just use a wrench. And as you can see, it's sort of wobbly. And I've just got this on a basic mic stand. Cable, I use a Hoya cable or a Hosa. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Webcam, I have a C525. I bought this used on eBay for, I believe, $25, I think. Yeah, $26 with shipping. Alright, monitors. Monitors, I'm using for 1080p, I'm using the Samsung 22-inch SyncMaster. This is an LED monitor. It supports up to 1080 at 75 Hz. I usually just keep it at 60, just because, that extra 15 doesn't really matter to me. And on the other one is actually a 32-inch television, Samsung television, that can support up to 360 by 768 at 60 Hz, which is very nice. It doesn't support 1080p. I actually plan on upgrading to a 27-inch that supports 1080p at 60 Hz. And my actual PC. No, I don't use a toaster. How disappointing. This is a Blackhawk tower, or actually case, and I've got a Magic Deck here. Ignore that. I have an R9 280X in here, an AMD Phenom 945 Black Edition, and I have a 8 gigabytes of RAM at 1330 megahertz or 1333 megahertz, and a crappy motherboard from HP pre-built. That actually the CPU and the RAM stuff came up in HP pre-built, but I plan on upgrading that later. I plan on getting a 4690K or a 8350 for the new CPU, and getting some G-Skill RAM because it's very cheap and nice. Camera case, some other various junk. There's a bottle of Mr. Clean I was using to clean my desktop earlier. There's some, figurines and stuff. I'm a real nerd. I'm a dork. And I guess that's pretty much it. One of the important things, I have a cat. Yeah, I have a cat. He is my editor. So if you ever, videos don't come out, right? Oh, he's biting me. If videos never come out, he's my editor-in-chief, just blame him. It's his fault. It's his fault. It's his fault. Hateful little thing. And also, one other thing, you may be noticing this little beauty right here. My Ethernet is actually fried on my motherboard, so I have to use an USB to Ethernet adapter and have a 25-foot cable running through my dining room and into my former office, which I had to move out of for various reasons. And I actually should route this through the basement and then just slide it on up, but I'm too lazy to, and I probably won't until we move, because we are going to be moving soon. which I dread, but I'm not going to go into the details of that.
So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's anything else I haven't covered, just comment down below and let me know. And I'll pretty much see you later. I'm going to go murder some dinos, boys. Come at me, dinos. Come at me. Come at me, mates. Oh, goats.